Why does my cat follow me everywhere? A look inside the feline mind. Have you ever felt like you're being watched, only to turn around and find your cat quietly, or not so quietly, trailing behind you? Whether you're going to the kitchen, bathroom, or just moving from one room to another, there they are. Your own furry shadow. It's both adorable and a little bit puzzling. So, why does your cat insist on following you around like a fluffy detective? Let's take a closer look at what might be going on inside your cat's curious little mind. Reason number 1. You're the keeper of the food. Ah yes, the most obvious and perhaps most humbling reason your cat follows you around. You're the one with the food. Cats, for all their elegance and aloofness, are opportunists at heart. You're the giver of all things tasty, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or the occasional mid-afternoon treat. Your cat might follow you in hopes that you're about to fill their bowl with something delicious. Pro tip: if your cat is following you into the kitchen and giving you those big pleading eyes, it's pretty clear they have one thing in mind. Spoiler: it's not your sparkling personality, it's the food. Reason number 2. Curiosity didn't kill the cat, but it keeps them following you. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They like to know what's going on at all times, and since you're the most interesting thing in their world, they want to see what you're up to. Are you going to the bathroom? Don't worry, your cat is right behind you to make sure you don't get lost in there. Heading to the living room? Better make sure your cat approves of your seating choice. This curiosity is deeply ingrained in cats. After all, in the wild, being aware of their surroundings could mean the difference between catching a meal or becoming one. So when your cat is following you, it's likely because they want to know what exciting adventure, from their perspective, you're embarking on next. Reason number 3. They just want to be near you. Believe it or not, cats can be pretty social animals. While dogs might get all the credit for being loyal companions, your cat follows you around because they genuinely like being near you. Cats bond with their humans in their own way. And part of that bonding is staying close to you, even if it means awkwardly staring at you from the corner of the room or perching on the back of your chair while you work. It's their version of saying, "I like you, but let's not get too emotional about it." Sure, they might not cuddle with you 24/7, but the fact that they follow you around the house is a good sign they feel a strong connection to you. Of course, this affection might come with strings attached, like sitting on your laptop when you're trying to work or nudging your hand while you're reading. Because nothing says love like a cat demanding your undivided attention at the most inconvenient times. Reason number 4. They're keeping an eye on their territory. Cats are territorial animals, and in their mind, you're part of their territory. They've claimed you, and now they feel responsible for knowing where you are and what you're doing at all times. Following you around is their way of making sure everything in their domain is in order. After all, what if something happened to you, the person responsible for providing food, cuddles, and, most importantly, a lap to sit on? This also explains why some cats like to sit on high perches, like the top of a bookcase or a windowsill. They want to survey their territory from a prime vantage point. But when you're on the move, they have to follow you to ensure nothing slips through their paws. Reason number 5. Cats are creatures of habit. Cats love routines. They like to know when they're going to eat, when it's time to sleep, and, apparently, when you're moving from one room to another. If you have a predictable schedule, say, you always go to the kitchen for a snack around 3 p.m., your cat might follow you simply because they've come to expect it. In other words, if you've trained your cat, perhaps unintentionally, to associate you with certain activities, they'll happily follow you to make sure they don't miss out on any of the fun or food. You may feel like the leader of a small parade every time you move, but hey, someone has to keep things interesting around the house, right? Reason number 6. They're bored and you're entertainment. Let's face it, cats, for all their napping, do get bored. If they've already had their catnip fix for the day, knocked over a few houseplants, and chased the laser pointer, following you around might be the most exciting thing left on their agenda. You're their built-in source of entertainment. Why wouldn't they follow you to see what you're going to do next? Pro tip: to keep your cat from getting bored and to maybe get a little personal space back, try introducing new toys, puzzles, or scratching posts to keep their attention. Otherwise, your every move might be their new favorite game. Reason number 7. They need attention. Yes, even the aloof ones. Even the most independent, aloof cat occasionally craves some attention. If your cat follows you from room to room, they might be trying to tell you they want a little interaction. Whether it's a quick pet, a head scratch, or some playtime, following you could be their subtle or not so subtle way of saying, "Hey, I'm over here, pay attention to me." Conclusion: your cat's love language: following you. Ultimately, your cat's habit of following you everywhere is likely a mix of the reasons above. They're hungry, curious, affectionate, and maybe even a little bored. But most importantly, they love you, even if their version of love involves quietly staring at you from across the room or tripping you up as you walk. So, the next time you turn around to find your cat tailing you like a mini furry bodyguard, take it as a compliment. After all, you're the most interesting and important thing in their world. Plus, isn't it kind of nice to have a little shadow who just wants to keep an eye on you? Humorous final thought: just be careful when heading into the bathroom. Cats have an uncanny ability to open doors or appear in the most inconvenient places. Your personal space. According to your cat, it doesn't exist. If you enjoyed our perfect adventure into the world of cats, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us bring you more adorable feline content and fun facts about our furry friends. Drop a comment below and let us know what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay positive and keep those whiskers twitching. See you in the next video.